Salish Matter broke down in tears when Nadal was suddenly rushed to the hospital. What happened will shock you, and you need to stay until the very end to see it all unfold. This is Nadal's life-changing injury, and the way it started is something no one expected. It all began when he was riding his new electric scooter around his neighborhood, and someone who wasn't paying attention crashed right into him. An ambulance rushed to the scene and took Nadal to the hospital immediately. But before we go any further, like this video and subscribe right now if you love Salish Matter.
No way, no way.
What?
No way, that's Needle.
That's Needle,
Oh
that's
my
Needle,
God, oh my God, oh my
that's
God.
Needle. Alright, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. He ran the light?
Huh?
He ran the light?
I don't know, because my light was red, and so obviously she came from Avenue. I heard this noise, and what I heard,
Holy shit.
At the hospital, Nadal's condition was serious, and when his brother saw him for the first time, it was emotional. Nadal was completely unconscious, and what happened when Salish saw him after the crash will break your heart.
Seeing him for the first time, this accident, and see how he's doing. It was a very emotional time spent with the dog, but check back tomorrow, she's fine. We're here to see the dog, and we'll see how he's doing. I think today is the day he does surgery on his leg, because his bone was like sticking out and how hurting already started to see it.
Days passed before Nadal finally opened his eyes. He almost didn't make it, but when he finally woke up, his whole family broke down in relief. Still, Nadal had no idea what had happened to him, and no one knew if he'd ever fully recover.
Oh, you remember falling asleep? Do you remember getting hit by a car? You don't remember? Do you don't remember riding a scooter and hitting yourself in the car? You just remember going to sleep and waking up here? Do you remember anything here in the hospital? You just remember right now?
Do you remember riding your scooter and then getting hit by a car? How long ago?
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Yeah, 4 days ago. Yeah, you got hit 4 days ago.
Still
Yeah, it was pretty bad, you know. You broke your head, you broke your collarbone, you broke your leg. Hey, don't move too much, don't move too much. You remember going in the ambulance?
just lying to me.
No, we're not. You're falling asleep.
The next day, they checked on him, and Nadal was still in shock, confused, and disoriented. He literally had no memory of the crash or the hospital.
Needle. That's good. How you doing? You know we all thought you were dead, Needle, for like 3 days. 4 days actually. You just woke up yesterday. You got pretty up. Even your collarbone is blue like it's different colors. Your shoulder, your eye. You can't lay on it. They didn't do surgery. Yeah, I know they didn't do surgery. Look at your leg. Look at this leg, Needle. It's broken. It's broken. You're alive, Needle. That's all that matters. He's strong. Needle's gonna come back and be stronger than ever. No, you're chilling. Look at you. You remember everything. You gotta start hitting the gym because you're losing a lot of weight. Look at that. You lost so much weight being in here.
I was bulking and I stopped working out.
And then you got hit. Alright, you all. I'll see you later. Take care. I'm glad you're feeling better. We love you.
The story got so big online that Nadal even appeared on the news to share everything that happened. from the accident to his recovery. It was emotional not only for him, but for all of his fans.
Well, new at 11, a Clovis teen and YouTube star is now at home and recovering after getting hit by a car while riding an electric scooter. Nidal Wonder has 2.2 million followers on YouTube, where he shares funny videos with his brother, but for the past week, he has been fighting for his life.
I'm very lucky to be in a wheelchair, not in the hospital right now.
1 week after getting hit by a car riding his electric scooter, Nidal Wonder is home from the hospital and surrounded by his family.
They put me to sleep for 5 days. I was gonna come up in 5 days, basically.
The 13-year-old YouTube star has over 2 million followers, and his videos regularly get hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views. He films anything from pranks to challenges with his friends. But on March 5th, his mom, Adrika Ajib, says she got the call no mother wants to get. Her other son called her and let her know Nidal had been hit by a car.
Really, what I started to do was just pray. He was overloaded me.
Nidal admitted that he doesn't remember what happened before or after the crash, which is common for people who suffer this kind of trauma. But he's trying to stay positive and is excited to get back to making YouTube videos.
And they were about to take him away, so I was just kind of there trying to piece together what just happened.
After a full week in the hospital fighting for his life, the full scope of his injuries are now clear. Head injuries being the most critical, with brain bleeding and swelling leaving him with staples on his head. He has a fractured collarbone, bruised ribs, a broken leg, just to name a few. Adrika says the last week has been incredibly tough, but she put her faith in God.
I really just let it all go in God's hands and said, he's yours. I hope that you let us keep him, but he's yours.
Nidal says he doesn't remember what happened before or during the crash. However, he's staying positive and excited to get back to making YouTube videos when he can.
God definitely helped in the situation. Without him, I probably would still be in the hospital.
And finally, this is the moment everyone has been waiting for. Salish Matter's emotional reaction to Nidal's injury. You won't believe what she says.
As you all know, Nidal had an accident on his scooter and still recovering in the ICU. Salish has sent her prayers for Nidal and posted these pictures of them together and a message as well. Dear Nidal, I hope you feel better. I miss you so much and I can't wait to see you again sometime soon. Hoping that Nidal will have his fast recovery and praying for his healing. We are all here for you, Nidal.
Thank you guys so much for watching until the very end. See you in the next one, and peace out.